Hi all my dear ones. Today we are going to discuss about equivalent productions loss category, that is opening and closing work in progress with process losses. Under this method, equivalent production units regarding the opening and closing work in progress are to be calculated with due adjustment for the process losses. And sometimes particulars relating to and between process, say process B, are given. In that case, effective equivalent units will be calculated with reference to materials 1 entering from process A, that is the first process, and materials 2 introduced in second process, that is process B. Material 1 will be taken as 100% complete in respect of abnormal loss or gain, finished goods and work in progress, etc. Let's crack a problem to understand the same. Here is the question. Following data pertains to process 1 for March 2019 of Bata Limited. Opening work in progress for 1500 units is rupees 15,000. Degree of completion is materials 100% and labor and overheads 33.1/3%. Input of materials 18,500 units amounting to rupees 52,000. Direct labor cost rupees 14,000. Overhead cost rupees 28,000. Closing work in progress 5,000 units, where the degree of completion is materials 90% and labor and overheads 30%. Normal process loss is 10% of total input, which comprises of opening work in progress units plus units put in. The scrap value of the same is 2 per unit. Units transferred to the next process is 15,000 units. We have been asked to compute equivalent units of production, cost per equivalent unit for each cost element, that is material, labor and overheads, then to compute the cost of finished output and closing work in progress, and prepare all the process and other related accounts. And we have been asked to assume that FIFO method is used by the company, that is first in first out method has been used by the company, and the cost of opening work in progress is fully transferred to the next process. Let's solve the problem. The first thing we are going to prepare is the statement of equivalent production and cost. On the input side, opening work in progress 1500 units and units introduced 18,500, altogether 20,000 units. Then regarding the output, opening work in progress transferred is 1500 units, where 100% completion has been done in the case of materials, and labor and overhead in the case 33.1/3% മാത്രമാണ് complete ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. The remaining 66.2/3% have to be taken here. Since we are following FIFO method, this is mandatory. So opening work in progress transferred 1500 units and 66.2/3%, which is equal to 1000 units, has been posted for labor and overhead. Then regarding the normal loss എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത് opening work in progress 1500 units plus units introduced 18,500 units, that is 20,000 units. അതിൻ്റെ 10% ആണ് normal loss ആയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത്. So we are getting 2,000 units as normal loss. Then regarding the finished products, 18,500 units introduced minus closing work in progress of 5,000, we are getting 13,500 as finished products. അതിൽ 100% materials, labor and overhead, everything has been completed. Then regarding the closing work in progress, 5,000 units are closing work in progress ulladu, whereas the degree of completion is 90% for material and 30% each for labor and overhead. So 5,000 in 90%, that is 4,500 ആണ് material units ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. Labor units ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത് 5,000 in 30%, that is 1,500. Same is the case of overheads also. Now we can take the total of all these units. Total output units വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത് 22,000 ആണ്. And in the case of material, equivalent production units എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 13,500 plus 4,500, which is equal to 18,000. And in the case of labor, 13,500 plus 1,500 is equal to 16,000. And in the case of overheads, the total is 13,500 plus 1,500, which is equal to 16,000. Now there is an element of abnormal gain of 2,000 units, so it has been charged in all these separate cost of unit elements. that is material, labor and overhead. So we have to deduct this abnormal gain units from the total figures we got right now in order to get the actual equivalent production units. So out of the output unit 22,000, we are reducing the abnormal gain of 2,000 units. We will be getting 20,000 units as equivalent to the input figure. Then in the case of material, the total of 18,000 has to be reduced with an abnormal gain of 2,000. Then the equivalent production unit of material is 16,000 units. Regarding labor, we have to deduct 2,000 abnormal gain from the total of 16,000. So the equivalent production unit of labor is 14,000. Same is the case of overheads also. Then we have to take the separate cost element of material, labor and overhead. For that, in order to compute the material cost element, the material cost which has been given in the question is 52,000, and we have to reduce the scrap value of normal loss, that is 2,000 units, into 2 rupees. The scrap has been made at 2 rupees. So 4,000 rupees have to be deducted from the material cost. So we'll get material cost as 48,000, and the cost of labor and overhead has been clearly given in the question as 14,000 and 28,000 respectively. Now we will compute the cost per equivalent unit. In order to compute cost per equivalent unit, the only formula we have to apply is cost element divided by equivalent production units. So in the case of material, the cost element is 48,000 deducted by the equivalent production unit of material, that is 16,000. We will get cost per equivalent unit of material as rupees 3. And in the case of labor, the cost is 14,000 divided by the equivalent production unit 14,000. We will get the cost per unit in the case of labor as rupees 1. And in the case of overheads, cost element is 28,000 rupees divided by equivalent production units as 14,000. We will get cost per unit of overhead as rupees 2. So the total cost per unit figure is 3 plus 1 plus 2, that is equal to rupees 6. Next is the statement of evaluation, and here the opening working progress for material 100% complete ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ evaluation കാണിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. And regarding the labor and overhead, the equivalent production unit is 1,000 each. And the cost per unit, നമ്മൾ ലാസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് ഇക്വാലൻറ്റ് പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ യൂണിറ്റ് കണ്ട പോലെ തന്നെ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് കോസ്റ്റും നമ്മൾ ഒരുമിച്ച് പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിൽ നിന്ന് ലേബറിൻ്റെ കോസ്റ്റ് പെർ യൂണിറ്റ് 1 എന്നുള്ളതും ഓവർഹെഡിൻ്റെ കോസ്റ്റ് പെർ യൂണിറ്റ് 2 എന്നുള്ളതും നമുക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അത് വെച്ചിട്ട് വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു ഫൈൻഡ് ഔട്ട് ദ ടോട്ടൽ കോസ്റ്റ് ഫിഗർ. സോ ഇൻ ദ കേസ് ഓഫ് ലേബർ, 1,000 equivalent production unit multiplied by rupees 1 as cost per unit, we will be getting 1,000 as cost figure. And in the case of overheads also, 1,000 equivalent production unit multiplied by 2 rupees as cost per unit, we will be getting 2,000 rupees. So altogether, regarding the opening working progress, the total cost is 1,000 plus 2,000, which is equal to 3,000. Then regarding the finished goods 13,500, we can charge the total cost per unit figure, that is 6, and it is equal to 81,000 rupees. Abnormal gain 2,000 units we can charge at the whole cost per unit figure 6, we will get 12,000 rupees. Regarding the closing working progress, materials portion is 4,500 equivalent production unit, and the cost per unit to be charged is rupees 3. So 4,500 multiplied by 3, we will get a material cost figure as 13,500. Regarding labor, the equivalent production unit is 1,500 multiplied by the cost per unit rupees 1. We will get labor cost as 1,500. Then regarding overheads, the equivalent production units is 1,500 units multiplied by the cost per unit rupees 2. We will get a cost figure of 3,000. So altogether the closing working progress will be having a total cost of 18,000, that is 13,500 plus 1,500 plus 3,000 is equal to 18,000. Now we will take the total cost, that is cost of opening 3,000 plus cost of finished goods 81,000 plus abnormal gain cost 12,000 plus closing working progress cost element 18,000. So the total cost is 1,14,000. Now let's start the preparation of process accounts. Process 1 account opening working progress is 1500 units. The amount is 15,000 rupees. And regarding the units of materials, 18,500 units have been introduced, and the cost figure for the same is 52,000 rupees. Then for direct labor it is 14,000 rupees and 28,000 rupees for overheads. Abnormal gain 2,000 units amounting to 12,000 rupees. So the total of units is 22,000 amounting to 1,21,000. And then we have to post the normal loss and finished goods plus closing working progress. Normal loss is 2,000 units amounting to the scrap value of 2 rupees, that is 4,000 rupees. Finished goods units 1,500, amount chargeable as 18,000, and 13,500 units as 81,000. So a total of 15,000 units of finished goods amounting to 99,000 rupees. Then regarding closing working progress, 5,000 units amounting to 18,000 rupees. So there also the total comes as 22,000 for units and 1,21,000 for amount. Then comes the preparation of normal loss account and abnormal gain account. First of all, we'll have a look on normal loss account. So we got from process 1 the normal units as 2,000, which has been having a scrap value of 4,000 rupees. That is 2,000 at the rate of rupees 2, we will be getting an amount of 4,000. For adjustment of the scrap value of the abnormal gain, the journal entry is abnormal gain account to normal loss account. So here in normal loss account, we will post the same entry by abnormal gain account 2,000 units amounting to 4,000 rupees. Now we will prepare abnormal gain account. First of all, the same adjustment of scrap value of normal loss or abnormal gain can be posted to normal loss 2,000 units amounting to rupees 4,000, that has been treated as loss of income. Then from process 1, by process 1 account 2,000 units amounting to 12,000 rupees. After the calculation of equivalent production units and evaluation, we are getting an amount of 12,000 rupees. That is also charged. Now we will take the balance of abnormal gain account. Here the balance is 8,000 rupees, that will be posted to costing profit and loss account. This is how we will prepare the statement of equivalent production units, statement of cost and statement of evaluation, along with the various accounts like process account, normal loss account, abnormal gain account, etc. When the situation comes like this, when there is opening and closing working progress along with the element of process losses. And here the problem is having the situation of abnormal gain also. Thank you so much for listening to the presentation.